Sagittarius, this is going to be your mid-October love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's jump right in and see what's coming in. If you guys so happen to come across this video, just trust there's a message here for you. We have the Strength card coming in. This is all about having courage, being brave, standing up for yourself here. We do have the Queen of Swords. You may be cutting off an energy or feeling like you need to cut off somebody here with the Queen of Swords. This is mostly just saying like you're kind of tired of the BS and you're being very strong about your feelings here. But when it comes to a certain situation, it's like you're not going to tolerate it anymore. What's this? Spirit of Wands. Yep, anybody that's inconsistent, reckless, goes in and out of your life. I feel you're releasing that person that hurt you or been heartbroken in some way. So let's see. Let me fix this here. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming in. All right. So if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, you can go ahead and click in the description box below. We do have the Page of Wands. There is somebody coming in like that is showing some type of interest, but there may be some hesitation. There is an energy here with the Nine of Swords that there's a lot of anxiety surrounding. If somebody feels like okay, they're having a lot of anxiety about you. There's a lot of overthinking and paranoia, even sleepless nights. It feels like this person's very codependent on you, okay? But they also don't feel good enough. Yeah. This is coming from them being alone. So if you did cut somebody off, they're now feeling alone. This is more of a withdrawal energy. Eight of Swords is saying, whoa, they're really in their head about you and their feelings. They're having like, this is like in feelings, like how they feel. This is like panic attacks. These are feeling like their body feels it. Their mind feels it. They feel so trapped. They have you stuck on their mind. That's because they still care about you. Okay. They still look at you as a desire, as a wish. Yeah. The Star. Wow. We have the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, though, and the Sun. Like, okay, so it shows like there is a lot of negativity surrounding this person. I feel that you probably saw like there was a lot of potential if things can like be really good. But due to the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, it looks like this person is fighting with themselves. Either there has been deceit or you feel defeated. You feel like there's a lot of games being played. The Star is also telling me like, you know, this is something that can heal, that can, like you can make something work. But the Seven of Swords is all about lies. Okay. It's about betrayal, deception. It's about secrets, affairs, hidden motives. Five of Swords is a conflict, tension, somebody wanting to win arguments and risking losing the connection though. Okay. So it's like very manipulative fights. And I feel like through this whole time, somebody wanted you to be positive, which is not realistic. If somebody is arguing with you and telling you, you know, and not letting you have feelings or letting you speak and wants things to be positive, you're going to feel closed off. You're going to feel confused, like you can't express yourself, which I don't feel like that's the case anymore. I feel that you did express yourself, and that's why this person's in this position now, because you're no longer, you gained the courage to cut somebody off due to their inconsistent ways, their reckless ways. It's like an energy of like, why did you have to bring that up again? Or why are you always bringing up stuff in the worst times? And it's like this person gets caught and then they act kind of like, or you call them out and they seem to be like, why are you doing this now? Why are you doing this now? Instead of like listening to what you're having to say, or how you feel. Okay. 'Cause that's what I'm getting with the Sun, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's like you just lied, you manipulated, you caused a fight, said really hurtful things, and now you want to go back to happiness? Now you want to go back to the happiness. How does that even work? Let's go ahead and get the Page of Wands. Ooh, your feelings is like you are in control now of your feelings. Something here is like you cut this person off. You are probably manipulated a lot by this energy. They try to get away with a lot of things, but now you're the emperor. The Emperor is a very disciplined, like you know exactly what's going on. You have the wisdom. No one's going to throw you off your throne or make you think different anymore. You see too clear. It feels like you're even turning your head to even compromise because you're like, this person's not even a team player. So I feel like you're kind of on your own right now. Okay. That's very powerful. Wow. Why the Nine of Swords? Why are they acting like this? Yeah, because they're still in the same pattern. They're still in the same... The Wheel of Fortune is saying they're repetitive cycles. Something keeps repeating. And it's now time where you just are like, I'm not going to repeat the cycle with you anymore. Okay, Seven of Cups. This person could be in fantasy world, saying a lot of things, but you're seeing their actions doesn't match up. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Six of Wands in the reverse. Somebody retreats after failure, runs away. After everything gets revealed. So it's like you find out something and then they run away, or they want to run away or retreat or something. And now I feel like, okay, if you run, if you leave, if you avoid, Sagittarius is like, I'm okay. Okay, you go do what you got to do, because I'm not going to go and put up with your repetitive cycles anymore. What's the Hermit? Seven of Cups. Coming up again, very fantasy-like person, not really based off reality. This is somebody who does a lot of talking, you know, to keep things balanced. They use words, they fantasize, they tell stories, or however you guys want to take it. It might resonate for some, maybe not all, but it's to keep things kind of like they're kind of stalling out in a way, okay, from what they really need to do. In their mind, they're really disappointed. They're very upset with that Page of Cups energy. Super immature, though, on how they view things. Yeah, they have no direction, nowhere to go, have nothing. This person has put themselves in a really, really bad spot with that Chariot. The Chariot is telling me is that, you know, this person lacks direction. Okay, this could be them trying to force something, but it feels one-sided. There could be fighting to win instead of collaborating, trying to make something work. It's very immature. When you have the Page of Cups energy in the reverse, this person's immaturity they're emotional immature. It comes from insecurity because they got disappointed with something. It's very childish, okay? It can come off of somebody's trying to avoid responsibility or even avoid something. So what they do is, like, it seems like they just talk like out of this very childish way. What is this King of Cups? Ten of Wands. Oh, now they feel burdened. They feel things are heavy, but it feels like they put themselves here because of how they behave. Like, okay, yeah, get cold. They want to be cold. They want to go ahead and shut down and avoid and run away or whatever they want to do and be mean. It's only going to be more of a burden to them. Emotionally, they're going to feel so burdened. Not because of you, because look at you. You're here with the Emperor. You made a decision. This is you kind of like cut off energy. Like, I don't want to hear it anymore. This is too reckless for me. You gained the strength to be able to just do what you got to do. Nine of Cups, or soon will be. King of Cups in the reverse. This person's coming in emotionally manipulative here with the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. We also had Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming into the reading. Yeah, because they're avoidant. They want something without putting in the work or doing the emotional or spiritual work here. Okay. This is going to continue if this person doesn't grow up in a way. That is not emotionally balanced, who doesn't learn from their mistakes, who doesn't show deep empathy or maturity and stable and a supportive partner or supportive, safe energy. They can't just get upset and have outbursts or be passive aggressive or play games. It's not going to work with the Queen of Swords anymore. Yep, King of Pentacles, a Three of Swords. Someone's going to want your forgiveness. It already looks like that. It looks like it came to a point where you gain the strength of like not fearing of losing this person anymore, of not feeling like you were in the wrong all the time or whatever this may feel like, to where it feels like the only thing that can happen is you could only go up and this person can only to be with you, they're going to need to be more of that responsible person, reliable, steady, supportive partner who can bring balance and grounding in the energy. So I do feel with the Three of Swords, someone is healing from some type of betrayal or feeling of loss, but also this can represent breakups, yes, but recovery, reconciliation, trying to rebuild trust again. So the outcome looks promising. It can happen. They just have to break the cycle. The Queen of Swords is like, okay, I said what I said and I'm sticking to it, and go ahead and throw your tantrums, but in the outcome, it's going to have to, there's a lot of healing from this, you guys. Okay? This reading seems very strong, very to the point and direct. I see you sitting just like as the Emperor, just super, just not really trying to control anything. You just mean what you say. You're already on your path. And if somebody wants to be repetitive, I feel you're not even paying attention to it. Yep, this is a big obstacle here with the obstacle card. All right. Let's go ahead and get the confession. Then we'll get some advice. But let's see what they have to say. Okay, so let's see. So I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable in love. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. That's not going to work anymore. Again, that 10 of Wands, all it's going to do is burden them. All it's going to do is like, this is on them. If they don't break this cycle, then they're going to continue being emotionally immature when they communicate and not able to build. That's why Spirit is saying the King of Pentacles is okay. The Star is here to tell you that there is a lot of hope and faith. If things change, yes. And there is a want, somebody is starting to see like, okay, I do love you. I do want to rebuild this trust and this connection, but it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of self-reflection. It's not impossible, but it can get better as long as that's acknowledged. This person finds you incredibly attractive. We also have long distance. There could have been distance between you guys for a while, or it could be like a long distance relationship. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So right now it feels like this person has been thinking a lot about you, but they're unavailable right now as they feel detached. That's what I feel is what their intention is to detach from you, but then they're going to realize it's not going to work. The King of Cups is not going to work. The King of Swords in the reverse is not going to work. The only thing that's going to work with you is if they show that King of Pentacles, that reliable person. Consistency. And let's go ahead and get some advice for you, okay, Sag? Attitude of gratitude. I love it. Blessings are coming your way. You know, the Star is blessings. Spiritual alignment. Spirit is saying focus on your alignment, not anybody else's. Your alignment, everything else will follow. Oh my God, that's so awesome. You're shown the truth. You're going to see something. You're going to be shown a lot of things here. And the reason why is because there has been ignoring something. And that's why you're not ignoring it anymore. That's why all of this is here to show you the truth, to make yourself be like, okay, it might have been a little, when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it can be kind of mean, kind of be cold and cruel, but it's because you're emotionally detached now. You're kind of fed up, and it led to some type of resentment. So it's like just making this, like, it looks so judgy, but it's not. Like, you see clear, but it had to take a lot of strength to even get it out, and it came out the way it came out. Can't change it. But it's because no matter how you said it, this person was still going to have the repetitive cycles. So right now, it's like, even if you said it nicely, even if you didn't say it at all, even if you walked around on eggshells, it would have still stood the same. So something here had to be said in whatever way for things to, even though a person's going to get upset, to bring hope and faith into the connection for them to wake up. If not, that's on them. Okay, that is on them, because it's going to get very, very heavy on this person where they have no choice, where they're going to want, to do better for themselves. Because I don't feel like this person wants to lose you, but at the same time, I feel they already lost you emotionally because you're just like over the cycle. But at the Three of Swords is saying they're going to want to reconcile and see if you guys can make something work. But the only way is what? Consistency, to show reliability, to say, are you my partner? Are we here to build? If not, then you can go. Because you're going to be shown the truth and you're going to focus on your alignment. And this is the best way to overcome like resentment and pain and anger, is showing gratitude of everything you already have. Okay, and the star is so beautiful because it's all about wishes coming true, blessings coming in as you have twice. All right, so focus on you for right now and everything else will align. I hope this message did help, Sagittarius, and bring some clarity to you. And if it did in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, or follow. Be careful with scammers, and thank you so much for being here. God bless.